Mhm. Hi! Hello everyone! Um, so it has been a while. Hi! Hello creatures! Welcome to stream after a long time. Um, the reason it has been a long time is because I have less days to stream because I have a job. Problem. I get home real late, and when I get home real late, all I want to do is talk with friends, which doesn't really help me in streaming a lot. So I do want to change that up at some point, but who knows? Sometimes I just want to talk with friends, which is most of the time, and then I don't do anything, which is probably bad. So maybe we'll change it up. Maybe I'll stream on Wednesdays and the weekends really late. Who knows? Posture check. My posture was ass. You're so right. I was slouching just a tiny bit. Just a little bit. I forgot to get Wawa. So, um, instead of Wawa, I have this orange carrot juice drink. It's always ass. Don't be mean to my ass posture. It's my posture to have. Oh my god, I forgot to have chat. I forgot to have music here. Music was playing and no one knew what music it was playing. Except the music's gonna change anyway. Because we're playing Ensemble Stars today. Because on the JP server there's something happening and it's ending very soon and I want to do it as fast as possible. Yay! So because of that, we're gonna play Ensemble Stars today. As we do. While I complain to the masses about my job. Smile emoji. Or something along those lines. Might not complain. Might just try and plan out verbally what I want to do for streaming. But teehee! Smile emoji. We'll see what happens. Let me transition the music very smoothly. Transition the music very smoothly. Wait a second. The music's transitioning. It's transitioning so smoothly. It's transitioning really smoothly. And wow. It's almost like it never changed. Wasn't that smooth as heck? Wants to make me wants to blow my head move off. I hope that the audio is okay. I hope I'm not too loud. I hope that the um game audio isn't too loud. If it is, please let me know. But yeah, today we're just gonna be playing Ensemble Stars. We are going to play. Sorry, I did a yawn. You're yelling at me. Audio is great. Yay! Okay. I do worry that I make my audio too loud. So if it is too loud at any point, let me know. But hi Ensemble Stars! We're playing JP, we're playing the Japanese server Ensemble Star today. I haven't logged in today, as you can tell. Cause this is some login shit. Everyone say happy third day of his birthday to Leo Tsukinaga. He's just a silly little guy and such. Oh my god! All of them. So true. Happy birthdays to all of them. Every single one of them deserves a birthday. Ooh, a free temple! I totally forgot. There are still 2 more free temples to claim. But this is the event that we're gonna be playing at. And that we're gonna do the entirety of this event format where I play 4 songs. I have 214 whistles, which basically means I can play about 216 divided by 3 times. Which is a number? Let me pull up the calculator. 216 divided by 3. 72 times. Which means, yes, we will be playing this. We will be playing 72 songs. But before we do that, I have some dailies to do. 1, we gotta vote on the Mega Photo Battle. If nobody knows what that means, good, probably. Because it doesn't really mean anything. Basically, I look at the photos. Some of them are unphotographed because I'm not in Japan, and therefore they are locked because of the system or something. I'm too American, basically, so I can't see what exactly the photo looks like even if I interact with it. So I just do uninformed voting. But out of these 3, I like this first one the most. You can zoom in and stuff. Never mind. Oh wait, look at them. Aren't they cute? And then you vote, and then you see where your vote goes. So for that, they're 107th place because they have 64 votes. And we're going to do this 4 more times. So this happens a lot. Uninformed voting. So you just hit a random one and then see what happens. I'm here mostly for the rewards because you get diamonds and you get this pink circle coin, and the pink circle coin can be redeemed for also rewards, which I like. I like this character more. I like Ibaranya more. Ibanyang. Ah, yes. My very informed voting. I'm so informed when I vote. Actually inform yourself when you vote in real life, guys. This /serious. Inform yourself when you vote. But in this format. The only time I'm presented with all 3 images, and it's when I run out of voting points. Whatever. Who cares? Anyway, I would love to show you guys the image that I made, but it's also blocked because I'm American. It's not blocked per se, it's just that it doesn't show up as one of the things. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Most of the time, who freaking knows? We have some objectives to do. There's a lot of stuff going on in Japanese server. Okay. To start off, it's Leo's birthday. That's gonna end tomorrow. Second, we have this I don't know what it's called. Pass? What's the thing? In I'm trying to remember what the word is. Premium pass? The thing Fortnite has. Where you have the free rewards and then the paid rewards at and they're different, but you can you still get the free rewards. Is it called a premium pass? Ensemble Stars is doing a premium pass thingy. So you get cute outfits for your characters. And then they just rolled out a new update where you can pull for casual outfits for them to have in their 3D MVs. So, for example, you can have your guy wear a polo shirt while doing a little dance, which I think is hilarious. But it's random and gacha, because everything is random and gacha and nothing is safe. Next they have this thing called a 3-track playlist. I think it's to celebrate having 300 MVs or something. But like, you basically have to play like 3 songs every day, and then you get like diamonds. I keep forgetting to do this because there's an event happening. So I keep forgetting to do this, and then I miss out on the rewards, and I feel sad. Next, they just shilled this out like last night. I slept at 4 a.m. By the way, to let the masses know, I slept at 4 a.m. Um, it was willing, and it was my fault. Um, but I literally don't know what this is. Like, you can tell me what this is, and I will never know. Oh my god, Valkyrie's all the way down here. I have to wait until the fucking 13th. I'm so sad. Anyway, basically, these missions are to get like a fancy motion. I don't know what the motion is, but it is a motion. And you have to play this song, the song in brackets, 3 times. So we might do that, but we might be too busy doing the event. Next we have this event. If you didn't know, which most of you probably don't, because none of you are Ensemble Stars. And if you are, hello. Thank you for being here. But for people who don't know, Ensemble Stars Japanese server is on their 11th anniversary. So they have an 11th anniversary event, which is like a handful of things. So far, it's only just this song event where you have to play the same song but with like different characters. And then lastly, they have this event, which is related to the main song event that's happening, which is a little questionable to people, but not right here, not right now, to have a philosophical moment. So we're gonna think about that later. Hehe. But yeah, today's whole thing is I'm gonna try and talk while playing these songs. And we're not gonna do them on expert or anything because I don't think I can mentally handle that right now. Because I am a little tired. But not tired enough to not stream. Which I was last week. Dude, I need to complain to you guys about what happened on the weekend. It was unnecessary of my body to do what it did. Wait a whole second, I need to change my lineup to have Kohaku. I need to have pink-haired Kohakuchi in my lineup so I can have them in the solo and then get reward. Akaka! So true, Shuitsuki? Dude, I love that man. Guys. I know last week I didn't stream. The reason I didn't stream was I was still getting used to, like, working a lot of the days and then only having one day off. I forgot to flick. I just used that flick note as a press note, and that's my fault. What the fuck? What was that? What is wrong with me? Oh my god. Okay, wait. Last week I was getting used to the format of, like, not having my weekends off anymore. But I think this week I'm getting more used to it, so maybe when I get home on the weekend, I'll try and stream instead of immediately hopping into VC and calling with friends. And hopefully that'll be great. But during the weekend not last week, this week, I never know what to consider this weekend, because last weekend makes me think of, like, the week before's weekend. I need to look at a calendar to really formulate what I'm thinking. But, like, when I mean, like, last weekend, I mean, like, the last Sunday that happened. But last weekend, it was awful. It was possibly the worst weekend I ever had in my entire life. To explain it to story time. My sibling has a full-time job. And so sometimes they like using their money to like get takeout food cuz sometimes takeout food is yummy and stuff. But like we get it like once a week cuz we most of the time eat like home cooked stuff. So last week my sibling decided to buy food from we originally bought food from this really popular like um this really popular like taco place. We didn't buy the food that was tacos at the taco place, which you might find a little sacrilegious, but like, they had really good fries. They had really good like loaded fries with like really well seasoned fries and stuff. So we got that, and we have been getting that for like a while, just because they're really good. Very satisfied. Um, but my sibling found another place, or heard of another place. Not found it, but heard of another place. Oh my god, Valkyrie on my screen. Wait, everyone shut the fuck up. Oh my god. That was awesome. That was the best 3 seconds of my life. Okay, we can move on. I love living. That was awesome. They were on my screen, and that's all that mattered. I need to put this character here. Hello? Oh, it's loading. I'm so impatient. I clicked on it and I thought it would immediately changed, and it just started loading, and I'm just impatient as hell. Dude, someone needs to hold me back or something. I need to be rained. Um, but basically, we sibling found this new place, or heard of this new place that was supposedly like more popular, like rating wise and like people knowing wise, that we haven't heard of. So they decided to order from that place, and they also offered loaded fries. I think they offered like the same things as the original place we were ordering at, but but we got the loaded fries. Already red flags. The fries weren't as seasoned, so already disappointed. They were seasoned with this like weird mango sauce that made them have like a fruity like citrusiness that didn't play well with the rest of the loaded fryness. So it didn't taste that great. But you guys do not. It's it was it got so much worse after the consumption. I'm telling you, never before have I ever gotten my ass thoroughly, and I mean thoroughly, whooped by these fucking loaded fries. Guys, these I will never ever never order from a place ever more than this place. Like, I didn't even order. The fries were in a box, but 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 guys, I've never. It fucking killed me. These fries could decommissioned me for a whole day. Basically, first signs, I was already getting tummy problems from, like, after eating them. Like, tummy started hurting, but I was like, maybe it's just because I'm full from the fries. Because even though they were bad, they were still filling. It's just a bad type of filling, where it's just, like, mass in your tum-tum instead of, like, good food in your tum-tum. You know what I mean? Like, there's a difference between, like, having eaten a good meal full and then having to have to eat full. So, already filled by, like, having to eat it, but, like, tummy already doing rumblies. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's because I'm full or something. So it can't be that bad. The next day, I wake up at 5-ish in the morning. A little after, no, it was like 5:30. 5:30 in the morning. Actually, no. I didn't even wake up. I go to sleep that night. And when I mean go to sleep, I mean I struggle to sleep for the entire night. At no point do I think my body actually hits any form of restfulness that, like, means anything to the body. My little frail human shell is struggling this entire night from the transition to Saturday to Sunday. It is the funny thing is, like, hours before, I was previously on a like late night voice call with one of my friends, cause, like, we like doing late night voice calls just cause we like hanging out with each other and we like being friends and talking and stuff. So I finally leave call at, like, I think it was like 1, just because I was feeling bad because I was already having tummy problems. But I leave call, it's 1. Throughout the span between 1 a.m. and 5:30 a.m., it is me struggling to even think about surviving. Oh my god, ads are playing and I didn't even know. I'm so glad Soul's the only one here. Hi, Soul! I wish I could read chat. I know you said something, but I am playing. But basically, between the wee hours of night, it is my body struggling to even conceive thinking. Even breathing sleep. Sleep is a foreign concept to me during that time period. At my desk, barely conscious. Hi. You should. What? How would you be punished if you took a nap at work? How would you be punished? Cause like, would you? What is stopping you from taking a little nap? Just a little nap. Take a little nap. You obviously haven't used up all of your nap points. Not nap points, your sleep points. Nap points aren't real. Sleep points. You haven't used up all of your sleepy points. Because you are tired. Unless you have used up all of your sleepy points. I squint at you. Hello everyone, welcome back from ads. But, trying to think, where was I in the story? Oh, right. I'm basically, in this time period, struggling from hell and back to even conceive of sleeping in any way that would probably be any form of beneficial to my body. I'm trying to get these voiceovers, by the way, which is why I just redeemed those points. And also, because I only have 2 BP, I do want to play... I want to play this one. I want to get this out of the way, because I'm really close to getting it out of the way. I just need to play it 2 more times. And then I'll be done. And then I don't have to think about this one. We're going to play Expert, because I've been trying to at least full combo Expert. And it's been unreasonably hard. I need to change out who the characters are, though, to be the 2 characters. There we go. But, where was I? I keep forgetting where I am in the story. My brain is like 2 seconds long. Basically, I try and sleep, which doesn't work very well, because I have tummy problems the size of, like, the sea that Moses parted. And then 5:30 a.m. hits. I am still struggling, but now the struggling has gotten to a point where I just have to throw ups. I just throws ups at 5:30 a.m., which isn't pleasant. And I unfortunately did not have enough time between my body reacting and my body having the consciousness to go up and go to the bathroom. So I just lean over my bed, and thankfully there is a trash can next to where my bed is. Unfortunately, aiming your throw up is hard. So half of my throws ups gets into the actual bin itself. And so now I'm left with half of my throws up on the floor. So imagine me, like, already tired from not sleeping the entire night, and also, like, feeling sickly because I'm throws ups, and also having tum-tum problems, wandering, like, the halls of my house because I want to find a vinyl glove at, like, 6 a.m. Because that's what happened. And out of context, that's probably funny. As the person who suffered it, oh my god. Oh my god. Guys. Not a joke. I laugh. Horrible experience that I'd never wish upon my worst enemy. Not even Eiichi Tenshoin deserves that. Cause oh my god. Horrible, horrible thing to go through. And I never wish to go through it ever again. A Suchiaki. I'll do that later. We are gonna play this song one more time during this stream. I know you say wow. It was horrible. It was awful. And never again. Never again. Never again from the bottom of my heart. But so that happens at 6 a.m. And you might say, oh, that must be the end of it. You must have thrown up and then the throw up left you, so then you feel better. Little did I know. Little did my brain think that far. 'Cause I spend like an hour kind of cleaning up this mess that I made on the ground. 'Cause obviously I have to clean it up because I made the problem. And of course, I didn't want to wake anyone up and be like, I threw up. Because that's some baby shit. So that's why I was wandering the halls at 6 a.m. trying to find a vinyl glove. I did end up finding a vinyl glove. And I cleaned myself up. I used a mop and everything. My floor is fine. But that happened at 6. My parent, one of my parents, they woke up and they saw me like cleaning, and they were like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I threw up." and instead of being like nice and being like, "Oh, are you okay? I hope you feel better," they went to the bathroom and they were like, "You eat too bad." Anyway, and then they went to the bathroom. Thankfully, my parent is my employer, and so they gave me the day off. Funny mental image of your family's spaceship. Yeah, there's a lot of winding hallways here. But they basically went to the bathroom and they were like, "You eat too bad. You're excused from work because you threw it up." And I'm like, "Thank you, but what the hell?" So I laid back in bed after cleaning up because I'm tired. And then, what ends up happening, things get worse. Because apparently the first amount of throwed up that I did was not enough. There was another half that I did not throw up. And I think it was because my body was like keeping it down. Because I was trying to like force it down so it went into my like intestine for digesting. Because that's where food goes. But instead it kind of stayed in the nebulous region. So what ended up happening was, because it stayed there, the throw up, the other half, I didn't want to. I forgot Stream Elements did that. Oh my god. Hi, Stream Elements. I totally forgot that I said that. I'm really scared. Leave me be, Stream Elements. Thank you. I totally forgot. I looked over because I thought it was like a new chatter. No, it's just Stream Elements. Hi, Stream Elements. But basically, the other half stayed. It stayed where it was in my like tum tum, so it just really hurt. But I knew like in my mind that that's what it was. That it was throw up. So I was like, well, damn. It's either I like deal with this now, or I like wait for it and it comes back to bite me. So I decided on just getting it out of the way, which does in fact mean having to get out of bed and then waddle over to the bathroom. And because it was a tummy problem, I thought it was like a let's say a number 2 problem. So I also went to try and take a 2, but then while I was taking the 2, I wanted to act 2. So I had to throw up in a trash can again. And did you know that aiming in the trash can's really hard? So I made another mess, and that was like another half an hour of my day of cleaning. And I was still feeling ill, and then my other parental figure came around and saw me cleaning, and I also had to tell them, and I was like, I threw up. And again, just like the first parental figure, they just went, wow, you made a mess. How dare you? And then went their way. It's still funny to me that we are one whole tube fundamentally. I was thinking that it was a bottom tube problem. I thought it was a bottom half of the tube problem. So that's why I went to take 2, but then it was a top half of the tube problem. But I was already sitting on it. So, you know, things went south. Things went north, actually. If you look at like the human body, my human shell is frail and wants me to die. So, basically had 2 octus. Technically, it went east and west. But yeah. So I had to clean up 2 of that, and that wasn't very great, especially with no help. But then the rest of like my sibling and my elderly grandparent, my grandparent, found out, and they were like, "Okay, we need to get you." Should have offered it to your region. So true. But they helped me get medicine and stuff, and that made me feel a little better. But like, I wanted to stream that day. I wanted to stream on Sunday because I had the day off because I threw up. And I thought that like at some point in like the early like morning of it is the early morning of it all, I would have like felt better. I would have recovered. No. No, 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 no. The whole day I was out of commission. I was out of the loop. I wasn't even real. The amount I was in a VC. I joined VC in the early morning because I thought I was like awake enough for it. I laid in bed a little bit. Apparently I took such a power nap that I woke up like the sun had risen and like 2 friends were in VC and they were like, "UB, are you there?" And I'm like, "I'm here. Hello." Like the whole day, it was me and VC me laying in bed and like sometimes turning over and like not existing. Oh my god, hydrogen dioxide. Okay. You know what? Yeah, I have to finish this. Um, it may not be hydrogen dioxide, but it has hydrogen dioxide in it. I think. It might not actually. I'm gonna drink this thing called orange carrot juice. You heard me. It has orange and carrot. And we're gonna drink it because those two are healthy things. It's juice. Oh no, Soul! Soul, it's happening to you! Come back! No! Come back! Come back from the whole MDU thing. Oh, that, basically, Sunday wasn't fun for me. And then Monday, I was suffering from like a crazy headache. But like, I didn't want my parental figure, who's my boss, to get mad at me for not going to work. Gonna stream OnStars on April 1st next year? Dude, I'll be in chat. I'll be in chat and I'll be your number one OnStarry fan. But on the next day on Monday, after recovering, my tummy, no more problems. Well, there were some like tummy rumblies, but other than that, no more problems. There wasn't even a problem in sight. I was feeling great. Head-wise, I had a crazy headache. It was wild. This headache lasted the whole day. I felt sluggish the whole day. I wasn't even sick at this point. I just had, like, everything horrible going wrong. And then Tuesday, it was like none of it happened. It was like all of the problems that happened in the last 2 days just disappeared into the wind. That I wasn't absolutely whooped in the ass on Sunday, suffered the consequences on Monday, and then like Tuesday existed. And now it's Wednesday. And now we're here. I'm gonna make up the lore. Go make up the lore as you go. That's awesome. Dude, you'll be like those OnStaries on Twitter who are like, actually, this is canonical that character is this way. And then when they go source, they're like, I wrote it in a fanfic. But last night I do want to talk about some not personal, some on Starry discourse. Not on Twitter or anything. It's just something that I had in mind. I was having not the reason. I probably would have stayed up at 4 a.m. even if it wasn't the reason. But I stayed up at 4 a.m. last night, talking with a friend, and they are I love discourse. Trigger warning! Trigger warning to the people in VOD watching, if you care. Discourse! Just to let you know. Let me actually play one song that isn't the tour song. Just cause I have to at some point. But one of my friends, Soul knows this friend, but one of our friends is a huge MDU or Melody Rust producer. And so recently, for the 11th anniversary, they're doing this like battle challenge or like challenger kind of format or bracket format. That's what it's called. This bracket fighting format for the characters to like go against each other and stuff. But the problem that at least I have for it is that not problem. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it. But recently we learned that for the story at least, the winning and the losing of the unit characters are like pre-written. They're like part of the story. And like they have to like pre-write that, so they can't like base it off of like player fans. They have to base it off like what makes good like not make good writing. What like it's basically not up to the players who wins, which mostly in these like bracket tournaments, like most of the like it was a lot of people thought it was gonna be based off of like player input, but like thinking about it like logically, like obviously it wouldn't, because that would require the writing team to like have the players influence who win and then like have to write on the spot who wins and like what that story arc looks like. So I understand why they can't immediately why they can't have the players be the one influencing the the results basically. The fanfare is mostly for like it's either for like fandom interaction or it's for like money. Because in my mind, the more like competition they get out of people, the more competition there are of people, the more like they'll fight for like their character to win, and the more they fight, the more money they put in or the time they put in. But yeah, laziness. There are people that set up 3 timeline worth of memes based on who wins the presidency. They could just release the other ones as side content later. Yeah, they probably are either lazy or they don't want to pay for that much writing. The thing is like, here's the thing. They've already done like a player choice thing. They literally did it for one of the New Year's things. One of the New Year's things they had for a little like campaign event was that players could be part of a team that chose like a theme or like a setting or like a timeline for a little like date with a character or something. And so because of that format, like people were able to like influence what would happen in like the little small story that they would write. And then it was written, and it feels like they were like written in like chunks where it's like they already wrote what that like setting was, and then they just like compiled it together. But like the thing with that compared to this is that this is like a really big part of the main story, because there's main story like plot, and then there's like the side story plot where it's like scouts and or like campaign events, which are like smaller and less important compared to the big main story that everyone is following. Everyone hypothetically, but most of the people can't read, or most of the fandom can't read it, including me, because I can't read Japanese. They could release the other ones as side content later. The thing is, like, releasing stuff as side content wouldn't, like, fit, especially if it's as big as this main story is. Like, main story chapter, like, main story arcs are, like, 34 chapters long. Oh, come on, closed captions. Fucking. Closed captions! Wait, I'm turning closed captions on and off. Closed captions! There you go. But, I think the problem with, like, churning out that much story writing is that they're gonna have to pay writers, like, enough to not only basically make, like, 2 plot lines, but, like, they have to make both of them, like, around the same chapters, and they're gonna have wildly different arcs that, like, could influence how the rest of the story, like, main story goes. The way that Ensemble Stars does things is the reason they can churn out so many things as quickly as they do is because they don't have to wait for user input for all of the stuff. Like, even for the New Year's thing that happened, it took, like, an entire, like, 2 months for that to, like... Actually, no, I think it was, like, 5 months? Like, after the New Year's event that had the voting happen until we got the side story that was related to it. And the side story was, like, 1 chapter long. And 1 chapter long is, like, 20 lines from the character. Like, it's the only reason they're able to churn out so much stuff, like, every week, is because they planned so far ahead. Like, right now, this event, they have probably already finished planning out the last event for the, like, entire arc. Like, the entire main story arc. And the stories in between these, like, tour events. Like, they have to plan that far. Because otherwise, players would have to be waiting abnormally long between events. And, like, gacha games, or, like, rhythm games, or, like, any mobile game, they have to be constantly churning out content like that, or otherwise the players will get bored and leave. Obviously, this is all, like, conjecture. I'm not a professional, and I don't know anything. I'm not educated. But it only makes sense to me logically that like you're literally educated. I'm not educated in this space. In the company space of, like, doing, like, running a mobile game, like, company, like Happy Elements is. But I do understand why they can't take the time and have the financial, like, financial assets to pay writers enough to write 2 main stories for every arc that they're gonna have in this like 12 part. Cause it's like I'm trying to remember how many units there are. Or how many units are fighting. Because there are so many units already, like that's a lot of like 2-part story arcs they're gonna have to write. So like I just think it makes sense not to put that much like financial effort when they could just pre-write the stories. But I also understand like why it can be out of laziness. I don't know. I think personally for me, it just might be that I'm like a naturally lazy person, but I definitely would not go through that the effort of writing like 2 major story arcs for every fight that they have. Oh, hello! Hi Button Mash. I'm playing Ensemble Stars and I'm complaining about Ensemble Stars because that's the only thing I do on my channel. I should put hashtag complainer in my tags. It's like what I'm most known for. Imagine being new to my chat and like the first thing you do is you join chat and you hear me complaining about Ensemble Stars. Because I do it all the time. Anyway, hi! Wait, let me look at what you said. Blah, 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 blah. Poppin'. Like, in the 20% of educated people, you've read this game for like half a decade. The mishmash has arrived. Ooh. I would hate my fans as a mobile game company. I too would hate my fans. You're a mobile game company? No, I don't think Soul is a mobile game company. Me when I don't read the whole sentence. So true. I was meaning they just do a small scenario, not like a full continued timeline for the losers. I guess so. Hashtag complainer. Make an OnStars complainer tag. Dude, I put in my bio. A what if. I guess that's true. Oh god, no, don't play your silly MV in front of my face. There's so many of these. That's how much I have to get through today. And it's 4 song per dot. The head wiggles. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. That was spooky. Okay. I do want to say, the song is a little questionable. I like how Twitcher censors the word loser. It censors the word loser? Wait, really? Also, closed captions. Get with the program. Is it because it might have been because I updated OBS. Dude, wait, what? Wait, are you being censored? Why? Can I say loser? Eh? I'm Confucian. Oh, lagging. Oh, delay. Probably. Oh my god! I just had a gnarly migraine. Oh my god. It is censoring on my end? What? Maybe I have sub privilege. Wait. I don't have any words in my... I'm okay. It mellowed out. Wait, are you... I don't have any words on my, like, band or, like, anything like that. I really don't. I don't know how you guys... I don't know how only button mash is getting blocked in any way. It's my stream element? Wait. I don't even think my stream elements has like spam filters, banned words. My banned phrase filter is off. Spam filters. It might be link? At commands, modules, quotes. What's the level of filtering? It's off. It's just off. Banned phrase filter is all messages pass through. You can probably say a slur. And then... Yeah, we could probably troubleshoot later. I don't know why loser doesn't work for you, and I'm really sorry. I literally have no control over that, and if I did, I don't know how I would do anything about it. Not right now, at least. Not on stream live. But, anyway, where was I in my complaining? I was complain maxing. And I've been stopped. I've been stopped in my complain maxing. I think the censor is funny. It's not a big deal. It's not even scuff, it's just failure. Yeah, this isn't scuff. This is just me failing. Just falling flat on my face. That's what I was trying to say. Reason I made that F noise so much. Jesus. I feel like every time I stream, I develop a stutter. Out of nowhere. It might be because I'm talking so fast. But, where was I in my complaining arc? Oh, right. Complaining about, the story and stuff. Mostly the original point I was making is because it's a bracket format with predetermined like winning and losing. One of the bracket matchups is the unit I like, Valkyrie, fighting Melody or Us. And so because I'm friends with Melody or Us producer, we're obviously like we're not like butting heads. It's like all playful and stuff. But like I know from like logically speaking in my mind, I feel like Melody or Us is definitely gonna win in the pre-written bracket between Valkyrie and Melody or Us. And they're like friend is being nice and stuff. Oh, that's what happens when you try and make stream elements use command. Hi, stream elements. Apparently, Simp is cooked? What? I. What? What are you guys going through? Simp should not be cooked in my chat. I only have like a few words that are banned in chat. And like they're only related to like doxing. My spam filter's off too. Like I don't know what's happening. What's going on with you guys? I went out of my way to set up a slur filter for my rebirth. Oh. That's a crazy thing to have to type. I should probably set up a slur filter for safety reasons. And it's like no excuse at all for me to be like, oh, no one in chat would ever be that mean, because someone in chat will probably come in and be that mean. But like, that's an off-camera thing. I'm fine, I can assure you. I have Saudi as mod. And I do not wish to subject my friends to modding if they wish not to. Gotta love the internet. Yes, the internet, where anything can happen, and I mean anything. I wanted to redeem some of these. Because he gives me free rewards. What a silly little guy. Alright, time to go back to the grind. You win for now. Where was I? Oh, right. Basically, I went on a whole rant last night with my friend about how, like, why it's so logically sound, in my opinion, that Melody Russ is gonna win. Because friend was being nice, because they don't want me to feel sad that Valkyrie is losing. They're like, you don't know if they're gonna win. And I'm like, logically speaking, everything is pointing towards them winning. Unless they want to, like, do a really big subversion where, like, Valkyrie wins, but, like, MDU... Like, Valkyrie wins the battle, but MDU wins the war. Which I feel like is unrealistic based on how Valkyrie is written. But basically, from my mind point, Melody Us has made Happy Elements, which is the company who is making Ensemble Stars, a lot of monetary gain because they are, one, the newest characters, and even though, like, English fandom doesn't really like them a lot of their player base is obviously Japanese because that is the game. That's the original game language and everything. That's the original game servers. So, of course, a lot of the Japanese players really like them because they have new character to have friends with and everything. So, what ends up happening is that if I was a game company and I pitted two groups together and one of them was making me more money because the player base likes them more, why would I, as a game company, punish them for liking the characters more and putting more money into those characters when instead I can reward them and make them feel like they should spend more money on those characters. Obviously, you're going to lose some of the players who like the other group more, but the other group in this scenario makes them less money. Because Ensemble Stars is trying to get more loyal fans for their new generation characters. Yeah, here's the thing. They know I will continue to play. Because we already have fallen for the sunk cost fallacy, which is we've already committed so much time into producing these, even though compared to Melody Russ, less popular characters, these characters we really like. So even if they lose, we're gonna be fine with it overall. Oh my god, ads. If the cost is sunk, why not put it on a boat? Because we have not been provided boats to put our sunk on. The fallacy has not provided boats. But, they know that they won't lose, like, everyone when they make the less popular unit lose. So, already, that's like point one. But even then, like, okay, but what if they, like, let them, lose, and then the people who produce that unit will think, well, they'll try harder by spending more money, right? Okay. Now, consider the fact that this new group has been the focus of the main story for the last 2 years. Ever since the 9th to 10th anniversary dropped. Or at least the last 1 year, where the Melody or Us unit has been the biggest focus. Do you think that the writing direction would let their new biggest unit suddenly fall off because of, like, people being unsatisfied? Or would they still keep them in the main story to get as much camera time on them as possible? Because, of course, they want the most popular characters to have the most camera time, so then they have the most story development, so then more people can like them if you give them more camera time to develop as characters. Because the way Ensemble Star writing works is that if they're off camera, they're not getting developed at all. If they're not in the main story, they're not getting any character development other than, like, the stuff you've already glossed over. Casual Perfect Combo, by the way. I've played this song a lot. It's always the newer songs that I've been rocky with. And even then, some of the hard songs are more difficult. And I had to get that perfect combo anyway. Just because it was part of the mission. It was a mandatory perfect combo. But, basically, like, logically speaking, in my mind, Melody Russ is gonna win. Obviously. But what we don't know is if that win is going to be satisfactory or not by the writers. I don't know who's directing the writing or who's even actually doing the writing in the first place, but depending on who it is or who's directing, like, it could either be like a really satisfactory like loss where Valkyrie loses but like has a lasting impression on MDU and changes how they view idol work and stuff, or it could be really unsatisfying where it's just Valkyrie loses again because MDU is popular with the in-game fans, like the in-universe fans. And that's the only thing that made them lose, and not the fact that like their like idol stuff is just like super like losing to plot. Yeah, a vocal part of the community is raging at NBU. Yeah, the people who are mad about MDU are definitely the English fandom. And as the people know, English users are very vocal about their dislike of thing. Any English fandom don't like that. I can answer it. No. Your goat's getting off-screened. Not off-screened, yeah. They just get... Because I don't... Here's the thing. I don't know if they're going to do a loser bracket. We're going to get bad rep here in the US. It's okay. As a person who lives here, I think we deserve it. It's deserved. And it may be earned. It's well earned bad rep. Oh, this is the MV, by the way. This is how like the fighting MV looks between these two groups. For some reason they added this like preview MV like sequence when you stay on the screen long enough, and it's kind of scary. I do have some qualms about this song. For context, this first song is the whole main story is that it's a bracket competition that's doing a global tour. Isn't that my Akatsuki adoption? It is. That jacket. Hand it over. Jacket's really cool. It is the main story theme is that it's a global tour. And so the first location they're touring in is America. So imagine your tour song in America, and the song title is literally named Civil War, and one of the lyrics is them saying shoot it up, shoot it up. And the unit in the Akatsuki unit, the adoption one, basically the one with white hair, their whole their old theme was traditional Japan, and now they are wearing what look like to be body tattoos under their jackets, which for an ex-traditional Japan unit, I say, EX. Not that great! Having a Yakuza moment in the USA tour song that is named Civil War with the lyrics shoot 'em up, shoot 'em up. So I have some thoughts about the song. The controversy is crazy. It's honestly wild that they got that through in any way. Unfortunately, another Akatsuki L, which is really unfortunate because I used to like him a lot, and now I don't. For me, no, not particularly. They did it for me. For you? You did this? So how could you? And they have active, like, gun shooting as one of the instrumentals. I think that's crazy. I think they might have just been a little too silly. You know? Just a little too silly. Hypothetically, maybe. A little too silly. I needed salt for my fries. Is that so wrong? You know what? You know what? You got a lot of salt. I was looking away. I was looking away. That first double note, I was looking away. Insert Dr. Umar. You don't find that suspicious? but yeah, I have some, let's say, comments about the song. I just think it's unsavory. The USA stereotype does go for miles, huh? I guess that's what we get for making every American movie being like the world, and then it's only the US of A. So Teehee, you know that I think that's on us. But you know, this MV is so sad. But also I get it. I just keep remembering this MV. It's just four guys standing as they like walk around with their microphones. But also I'm like spoiled by Valkyrie, so that's my fault. Anyway, um no more discourse. No more discourse. Discourse over. Yay! Okay. There's like a billion other units. Let mine be problematic. Problematic. Okay, to be fair, war is literally guns. That's like calling out a beach for coconuts. King of the Hill out MV. King of the Hill. they're trying to. They're trying to keep their flag up there. Me and my unit. Are those hieroglyphics? Why is there a frowny emoji and a thumbs up emoji? Bro thinks he's WD Gaster. I need a. I've never played Undertale without help. If that makes sense. I do have Undertale though. I am considering it, like playing it, but I actually don't know. Like, I've been spoiled by so much online that I like don't know if I'd be able to do like a normal route. Sorry, I totally zoned out for like a whole second. Oh my god. Wait, I just stopped talking because I was zoning into the song so much. Dude, I love this song. Of course, it's because it's a Valkyrie song. But other than that, I love this song. I was thinking about Undertale and like what route I would be doing. Because I don't know if I'd be like a pacifist or genocide. I feel like I'd be pacifist, but I don't know until I'm like thrown into the ring. I've just watched so many people play it that I don't even know if I'd be able to like truly enjoy the Undertale experience. This song's so good. I'm so sad VOD watchers can't listen to this song. Posture check. Locked in too hard. I'm locked in all the time into the cage that is my body. Hydrogen dioxide? Wait, I'm still playing. Okay, song ended. I can take a sip of my orange carrot juice. It's called orange carrot juice drink. And then it also lists other ingredients that aren't just orange and carrot. I know a good method. I mean, how much do you know of the lore? Cotabulate, coab tail when? Oh my god, coab tail when you get out of debut hell! Get out of debut hell already! When you're done debut helling, then we can have all the collabs ever! You don't even need a stinger right now! It would be cool! But like, get out of debut hell! I shake you! I paused to take a sip of my orange carrot juice drink. No! I didn't mean to shake you, Mash. No! It was unintentional! Dang you, Saul! Anyway, when Soul Surge gets out of debut hell, then we can do all the collabs we want, and we can play all the games, and I can finally get back into Pokemon Infinite Fusions, and we can fuse our little creatures together and have a little Pokemon Infinite Fusion Soul Link, and we can have all the fun ever. And we can do a collab tale, and we can play all the collab games as well. We could play like Peak, and we can play buckshot roulette. We can do all the things as soon as you get out of debut hell. But you're too busy debut helling to do any of it. So I have to sit here and play Ensemble Stars. I hate how fast I have to do the button mash there. I'm so glad I don't have the perfect combo. I'm just chilling until I played 72 songs. We are gonna be playing 72 songs today. Or maybe more. But we're gonna try. Infinite Fusions, rah! Of course I'm dropping your whole government. Soul Surge, and then I forgot the numbers at the end of your username. This is why I chose Quito Vito. There's no numbers. I'm like Sun Wukong, but green. Sung Lu Kang. Haha. I said Lu because that's what green is in Chinese. Anyway. On the ground, Peter Griffin style. No, get up! Infinite Fusions. Or is, you know what? You're right. Ha, you're gonna play Enstars anyway. I was. I'll just add numbers. 0969 there. How dare you add numbers to my user? No! Senor. No, they were adding numbers to my username. So it'd be KitoBito069. Quito, it'd be spelled KIITOBIITO069. How could you? Why does the Charizard look like that? I said nothing. Mash takes back what he said. Wow. But yeah, you should get out of debut hell so then we can do all the collabs that we keep discussing that we'll do off camera while you make all of your UI. And I go like, hee hee, imagine if we could do this already. But all of your UI looks really good and I'm very excited. And you're like inspiring me to actually finish my starting screen and ending screen and my transition and my be right back screen. But other than that, I mean, I've already changed my chat and my music box, which I feel like is improvement. Do you guys like my new chat box? Please say yes so I feel validated for changing it in the first place. I assume you guys said yes, so thank you! Hee hee hee! I wonder how I would like... I wonder when I like VTube, like when I become not a PNG tuber, like how I'm gonna play Ensemble Stars. Cause it's either I'm gonna be looking down on my phone, or I'm gonna have to like hold my phone up, but like away from my face. Which is gonna be hard, cause I'm like looking at it. That's gonna be difficult. But that's for future me to figure out. Stream Elements! You guys should check out my VGen, because Stream Elements said so. Listen, when I put VGen and when I made Stream Elements do those things, I didn't think that the command wouldn't work. I thought Stream Elements could activate commands like VGen and Discord for me, instead of me having to do it myself. But you guys should check my religion. I did raise up my prices. Ads! Okay, let me read. Chat box looks nice. Yay! Wait. I gotta know, you don't have pupils. You can already look anywhere. Or add a little phone to your hands? Maybe. Like when I like a little tiny phone. Dude, I can do those like pre-made like phone like overlays that you can just add on top as like an asset. And then but it'll just be like flesh hands. Is it timer? It is timer. Is it timer? I was trying to have What? Sorry, I'm like finally looking at like stream elements, and one of the things that I had for timers was an ad break timer, and I haven't seen it trigger the entire time. So that's confusing and weird. Wait, let me read this. Mash, if I skinned you like a tangerine and grated the essence over a plate of spaghetti, how many you would take it to screw in a light bulb? 2. 2 is impressive. Also, 2 is like a solid number. 2 grades. You got games on your phone, VTuber. So true. It's taking a nap. Snork. Dream elements, wake up. At least we know it's 2 now. Alright. We're at 10 out of 30. Which means we only need 20 more to go. And I still have 192 BP to roll through. Which, if I do calculations... Let me open calculator. 192 divided by 3 is 64. 64 songs. We can do it. I can plow through 64 songs. BRB, I gotta take a cart to another building. Good luck! Look at this dude doing his job and just cries in poverty. Dude, no. You're gonna, suddenly $1,000 is gonna appear out of nowhere, and it's gonna be great. I got another 100 points, so I can give it to a character. We're gonna give it to Soma. We're gonna give it to Purple Guy. He deserves it. And I got a free 10 pull! Guys, free 10 pull! Oh, I have a few pulls I can do, actually. We're gonna take a little break from playing song. And we're gonna do some 10 pulls. Because I have them. That's not... This one. Right. Okay. We have goes to jail for money laundering. Is it money laundering if you don't know where it came from? There's no origin. They can't trade W 10 poles. It's actually 2 10 poles. So let's see if we get anything cool. I hope so. I hope we get something cool. It lagged? Game? That was my actual phone. That wasn't me, like, joking. That wasn't... Still gets arrested. That wasn't my actual phone. That wasn't the, like, air server lagging or anything. That was my actual phone. Do I get Shu Itsuki and or Mika Kagehira? Because that's all I want. Oh my god. I forget he does that. This is a horrifying background. To be clear. Terrifying that there's just character with flaming pile of leaves cooking sweet potatoes with samurai swords. But he's having the time of his life, so who cares really? So none of the characters that popped up were Shuitsuki or Mika Kagehira, but that's whatever. It's not like I cared or anything. We're gonna do one more temple. We're gonna see if this time we get Shuitsuki or Mika Kagehira. At least one burns building down. They're outside the building. It's fine. Aw, dang. It's another piss. When it's piss, it means I only got a 4-star. And 5 stars the big guy. Anyway, Shuitsuki or Mika Kagehira. Shuitsuki or Mika Kagehira. Shuitsuki or Mika Kagehira. I have to beg. So my begging didn't work. Burns building down. I'm burning the building down. And it will be by my hands. Well, that's that. Give me 1 second. I got some new cards from there and I need to put them away. There is a put card away mechanic. So if they're cards that I don't want in like to have access to, then I put them away in the infinite box. Which I have 1,281 cards. I have a lot of guys in the infinite box. And they will stay there. Smile emoji. Anyway, enough dilly-dallying. We continue. We continue to play game. I need a real quick put purple guy. Purple guy in lineup. I'm specifically redeeming Whistle. God, I love the infinity box. Yeah, I have to put them in the infinity box. But, if you notice, I'm being very particular about my Whistle usage. Like, I'm trying to redeem them in a specific increment. And it's because if I redeem them out of the increment order, it suddenly becomes not easily divisible by 3. And 3 is like the minimum number that I'm using to, because that's the amount of points that I need to use. I was trying to find the word point. Like, I need 3 points to be able to play a song for the event. So, which is why I'm trying to divide the number as evenly by 3 as possible. Which is surprisingly difficult. I might just give up at the end after like playing, I don't know, 50 songs. But we'll get there. With the amount of whistles that I have, I should be able to get pretty far. But I don't know if my like mental stamina has enough stamina to go through that. So we'll see. We'll see by the end of this. Things might just go horribly wrong. Who knows? Oh my god. I just remembered. Yeah, like yesterday I went to the bank. Not yesterday. Was it yesterday? It was yesterday, I think. It was either yesterday or the day before. But yesterday or the day before, I went to the bank and I did like a huge like transaction and stuff, and I need to see if the transaction went through or not. So I'll probably do that off stream. But this is a reminder to myself. If I'm stressed about it now on stream, then I'll be stressed about it later. Okay. Enough of this purple guy. He has been used for the thing that I needed him for. How hard can multiples of 3 be? Very difficult to maintain. But it's okay. It might just be silent for the rest of the stream. Just because I want to, like, I want to preserve some mental fortitude to be able to play 63 songs. Guys, it's gonna take a while. And, like, the thing is, I don't normally play, like, this type of event. But, like, there's so many limited whistles that I might as well take the chance. And there are rewards attached to this. So, like, who am I to deny myself reward? Of course I want reward. Also, statistically speaking, even if I use all of these, like, even if I use all of these, like, whistles, which is, like, the equivalent of, like, an energy booster, like, I probably won't even, like, get through the entire event. Like, I still have to wait for it to naturally recharge anyway. So, like, teehee. I'm locking in! I swear I'm locking in. You better not have to do that stream. That ain't safe. I know it wouldn't be safe to do it on stream. I know. I'm shrimply reminding myself to check my bank account later. Hehe. Don't overdo it, but lock in. The lock in was just for the bit. I'm so locked in though. I'm suddenly so locked in. It's been redeemed for me to lock in. This song's so cute. I wish I could play it on expert, but it's a level 29 song, which is insane. This song's so cute. I really like this song. Hee. Alright. Also, I'm trying out a different like OBS format today. Most of the time I have my OBS full screen, but today I'm having it be like a half screen because I do kind of sometimes want to see like my Discord chat on the side. But most of the time I'm so used to having everything be like a full screen program that I click through like the window bar at the bottom for. So this is a new experience for me. Everything's so small. But like that's just like behind the scenes stuff. Don't worry about that. Dude, I don't know what I'm gonna be able to do for VOD after this. Like, I hope, like, for, like, editing, I can just put, like, a whole, like, the whole Animal Crossing soundtrack in the background or something. Like, with my voice and stuff, and that'll just be it. Because I literally don't know. Because today I'm trying out putting the Ensemble Star audio where my music audio normally is. And to people who don't know how OBS works, which me looking behind the scenes, me worrying about it. No, don't worry about don't look. Or actually no, I'm gonna show you. I lift the curtain. But basically the way my OBS works at least is that there's like specific like audio things that I have that are tracking specific audio. So, for example, when my music plays, that's like a specific window that I have my OBS tracking. And then that's on like a specific like track that like stream can hear when I'm live, but when stream gets turned into a VOD, it like actively cuts out. The thing about that is that what ends up happening is VOD ends up being like quiet other than my talking. And so before stream started, I was like, should I go crazy having two audio running at the same time? For like one being copyright non-copyright song and one being the Ensemble Star songs, or should I just have it be quiet for VOD and then implement the non-copyright stuff after I after it gets turned into a VOD and then put it in like the YouTube editor or whatever. So I think I'm going to go with option 2. Add stereotypical non-copyright music. Either that or I just put Animal Crossing 11 a.m. Maybes. Or I can buy one of my friends. One of my friends, their username is Soupy Spy, and they recently released like a huge album called Vibes. I did the cover art. But they have a Bandcamp, and they just released a new like whole album, not album, track. I actually don't know what the terminology is, but like it has like so many songs in it, and I'm like thinking of buying it just so I can use it as like music in the background and then credit him at the bottom. Cause his music is good. Check out Soupy Spy. Not sponsored by Soupy Spy. Not sponsored, but he is a friend. And I like supporting my friends. And it's not like I can use Ensemble Star music as my background music. Because Happy Elements is mean. They're not mean. It's just licensed. Just owned by Happy Elements. But I don't know how, like, licensing stuff. I don't actually know how, like, crediting. Like, if I buy, like, the music, how do I credit it properly? Other than just being like, oh, music by Super Spy, smile emoji. Like, isn't there, like, a whole license thing I have to do? I don't know how it works. Gotta love the Super Spy sponsor. Get Super Spy on this publicly. At Super Spy, get over here! God, I'm already getting tired and I'm barely through, like. I only did, like, 3 sets today, which is 12 songs. And my goal is to use up all of my whistles. Jeez, this is not gonna. Guys, this stream might flop. This stream might go in the water. Oh my god, it's been 2 hours? You've been with me for 2 whole hours? You guys are crazy. Ooh. I can buy outfit for my boy. My boy! He can have him outfit. My boy have him outfit now. Yay! Oh, ad starts in 30 seconds. I have to announce my own ads to the people so they're emotionally ready. Because otherwise I just forget to say anything. Some of these I literally don't know what the event is. Like these 2 here, I literally don't know what these are, but they sure do exist. I'm trying to get to 1,000 so I get another free 10 pull. Because I want brace for impact. Guys, shield yourself! I think that's have Kohaku in the center. I think. Wait, let me switch stuff around. Okay. Let me do that. Cool. Let me redeem 6 specifically. And then we can roll. Dude, it's been so long since I've played this song. I don't play any of the old songs anymore, unless I'm forced to, because I've already played them so much when the game. Like on English server, when the game first came out, I played these songs so much. So I'm like, I know how this is. And then I forget. Because I'm like, it's been so long since I've played them. I might go to English server for a little bit to put a little break on myself. Because on English I can auto songs. But I also might lose my momentum. Debate, debate, debate. Forced to. Head held at gunpoint. I don't know. I think I'll do one more day. And then I'll go to English for a little bit. I wish I knew like when ads ended, like on the viewer side of things. Cause like the only way I know ads end. Hi. The only way I know that ads end on my end is that like there's a pop-up and it says like ads have ended. But like I don't know if that's true for like the viewers themselves. I gotta head out for now, but if you're gonna see this through, I offer you whatever energy I can offer. Thank you so much, Bash. Thank you for being hold up hands like DBZ Spirit Bomb. I'm receiving your energy. I'm holding up my hands like the Spirit Bomb. I'm receiving all of the energy that you are giving to be able to push through. I'll push through, I promise. I promise. I'll be big and strong. But thank you so much for coming by. And I hope to see you next stream. Ooh, can I play this? Am I capable of doing this on expert? I feel like I can. I feel like I'm cool enough, but at the same time, I'm not. How many fans? Oh, this one's. Oh, he's finished. This one's close, but I'm fan grinding for Mika Kagehira because right now he's behind on fans. What other Mika Kagehira card? Oh, this shoe card isn't finished. This Mika card finished. That Mika card finished. That Mika card finished. This Mika card's not finished, so I have to do that one. That Mika card's finished. That Mika card's finished. This Mika card's not finished, but he's real close. Oh god, my phone's at 20%! And then we have this Mika card that's not finished. Oh wait, did I finish that shoe card? I haven't even checked all my shoe cards. This shoe card's not even finished. Wow, I have so many cards I need a fan grind for. I'm charging my phone. Phone rotate. Wow. I'm back. Alright, peace out. Here's Yugimi. I'm working on my ending screen. You should show me your ending screen so I can copy off of you, and then we can have a conspiracy where people are like, "Did you copy this off of someone?" And I'll be like, "No, I would never." When I did. Or I'm copying you, actually. Dude, I don't even have a finished ending screen. My ending screen's not even done. I don't even have an ending screen. It's a box with scrolling letters that literally say that the ending screen's a work in progress. I immediately failed. I forgot how hard this is on expert. I thought it'd be easier because of level 27, but I was a fool. I just need to be able to pass. This song is a banger though. I like this song a lot. This is your unit, Soul. This is Eden with the long-haired Nagisa. I forgot it slowed down. Ooh, that made me uncomfortable. That felt bad. That felt bad. That felt bad to play. And that wasn't even the song's fault. That was just me not reacting. Dude, I don't even know if I'll survive. No, I can do it. I can clutch. The song let up. We got this. We got this. Dream L, I swear to God. That's great. Nagisa, I only care for him. Wait, and Ibara. The red hair the red haired one? Not red haired. He has like dark purple. Not dark purple. God damn it. Like reddish purple. Reddish purple hair. If I did get into it unironically, I probably like Ryo Setai the most. Akatsuki sound doesn't really sway me, and I don't care for Adam and Eve tech. Yeah, I really like Akatsuki's old music, but like right now it doesn't really sway for me, and I understand what you mean by the Adam and Eve tech. Like it's real techno. Ryo Setai is really fun though. I like them. They're very fun. They're very jump around and having fun group. And then you have rabbits. Me when I had to be a full. Me when one of the characters is a full grown like college adult and they have to go waku waku. Rabbits, my least favorite. I like rabbits. I think most of recent rabbit event songs have been really good bangers. Like um Rara Station, I really like, and then Jumpin' Luck Beat was really good. There was a really good guitar solo in there, but I understand why people don't like them. They're a little too moe. They're a little too kawaii. But like some of their recent bangers have been really good. I do like their normal songs though. I understand why people aren't a huge fan. When they go pion pion and such. Wow. They're so kawaii. God. Moe Moe Kyun. They are so Moe Moe Kyun. When they moe and they Kyun. And that's it. They're so Moe Moe Kyun. Wow. They're so kawaii. I got an idea has struck. What is the idea that struck you? What is it? You should tell me. You should let me know so I can be in on the secret. On the big, big soul secret. I want to know your secrets. I want to know your big secret about the mysteries that you hold. I'll have to animate. Oh no! But my ending screen shall be a walk cycle. I love walk cycle! Dude, that's like anime protagonist as hell. That's anime protagonist as heck. Dude, I can imagine your VTuber and they have like their hands in their pockets as they're casually walking, and then you have like little you, or maybe you have like a little like you're casually walking, and then like you like jump and then turn into little you, like your little like chibi sona, and then your chibi sona can like do like a little like fly, like flap their little wings and fly a little bit, and then like you go back, you transform back to like your walking. I have a silly question that might be like really stupid, like and like really easy to answer. I have a really easy to answer question hypothetically. And I hope it's okay to ask you like if you have an answer to it. If not, I can just Google it or something. But what exactly is the purpose of an ending screen? Like other than being like the stream has ended. But like wouldn't you just like end the stream? Cause like when you end a stream, you've already been like goodbye and like thank you for watching and all of that, and you've said like you promoted and everything. But then like you go to the ending screen and then it's just like background music and the screen. Is it to like feel like you closed it off better, like how you do with the starting screen? Because the reason I do starting screen is to pad out for like the intro, like ads. But like is there like a specific reason for ending? It plays before you end stream, but you can just end. You know what? It's probably all mental. I could just not use one. No, that's the thing. No, you totally can use one. And, like, even I use one. But this is me questioning why I use one in the first place. Because, like, only, like, I've thought about it before, about like why I use one, and initially I thought it would be like, oh, maybe it's to like pad out for like the last like ad of the stream, but that kind of feels like kind of scummy for like people who are like just want to like chat during the end of stream, but like for me who doesn't have like that big of like a space for people to do that or like doesn't have a lot of like that big of a community to do that with. Like, is it worth it to pad out that time, or should I just end stream? You know? Or it could be like for rating, because I know that like there are people who rate other streamers, which I should really get used to. I should really get used to rating other streamers just to be like nice. But like a lot of the times I have one guy. I have you, Soul. Hi, Soul. But like, you know. Anyway, I'm gonna take a little break from the Japanese server Ensemble Stars to play the English server Ensemble Stars, which has autoplay, in which I can relax. Yeah, and to be honest, if I have an end, it would be for VODs mainly. Yeah, I think for honestly, if anything, if it were me, if I wanted like an end of stream thing, I'd like try and format it better for VODs. Like I'd put space for like me putting other streams or something like that. Or like putting a playlist or putting my channel. You know, like those like end of video things where it has like the thing. I don't know how to describe it. I'm here to play. I already did those. I already did these. I'm here to just put songs on loop in the background. I could play these. No, I'm just gonna put songs on auto. Have I fangrinded this one? No. Have I fangrinded this one? No. Okay, cool. We're gonna sit and talk. And to be honest, I somehow made a walking cycle. Consuming animation all my life is letting me cheat. So true. You should show me your walk cycle, cause I want to see it, and I'm nosy. I'm nosy as heck. So you should post it in your channel or somewhere that I can see. Let me look. Also, I saw your gnome guy. Your color palette for the gnome guy. I think I like the red hat better, but I don't know if I like it better. He's just so fantastical, and I'm too like grounded to like think of fantastical color palette. Okay, I have third variant. You changed the hues? Hues is colors. What did you change the hue to? Green? I'm joking. Cause I was thinking like, I think because I'm thinking of gnome, and gnomes are like the one with the red hats. I'm like, oh, the red hat looks better for the gnome. But that could just be me being too. I'm not fantastical enough to be making monster creatures, which is why. That's why I made it red. But oh my god, I had a whole thought. Oh, recently I found a website. Oh, sorry, I really gone. But the blue is an alt to look at just in case. The blue could be like a shiny, or maybe you can make like a pink one and then model it off of the trolls. Like like ooh, I'm looking. Oh my god, this is cute as heck. Oh my god. This is cute as heck. That's a cute walking cycle. Oh my god. You look like you're ready to you look like you're charging. It's more of a run. I mean, you could probably do the same thing, but yeah, make the movements more subtle. And I think the arms swinging out the way they are make it feel more intense. I don't know. I feel like because the arms are swinging out so widely, it feels more like a run. Get some references and reference good. Reference always good. If anything, walk towards a mirror. I don't know. Shrug emoji. Anyway, I have this egg tart in front of me and I'm gonna nibble the heck out of it. Oh. If you walk weird, you can at least say it's based off of you. Like, as a person. You're like, if anyone questions you, they'll be like, it's based off of me. So be nice. Give me a second. Okay. I just got called. It was unnecessary calling. They just wanted to say my name. I'm just nibbling on this egg tart. It's actually a custard tart. Nibble, nibble. Oh, I would love to do I recently got Toon Squid on my iPad. I'd love to do a Toon Squid stream. I think that'd be fun as heck. I spent $10 on that bitch. I might as well use it. I used $10 on Procreate. I used $10 on Toon Squid. I might as well use both of them. A title? Oh my god, I got the title! Oh. Guys, okay. Along with the Japanese server having their 11th anniversary, currently, the English server is finally having the 8th anniversary event. What this means is that everything's based off of hearts and stuff, and it's really cute. The problem is that one of the mini games they have is a mind game on how to destroy the human morality as fast as possible. So what it is it is a guessing game between picking a left option or the right option. It is described as guessing which pose the idol will do to see if you and the idol are on the same wavelength. It is all a trick to get you to lose your mind as quickly as possible. I've only gotten to 6 once, and ever since, I have never reached that high. To get this title, this bottom title, that's more decorated and cute, that I want, obviously, I need to get either an 8-time streak, or I have to play this 300 times. Horrible and evil punishment. So we're gonna try and hopefully get an 8-time streak. And I at some point, on or off camera, it will happen, and I don't care how it will happen. I have learned, I think some of them have like 300 times is crazy. It is crazy. Sometimes you think there's a pattern to this. There is not. Also made the arms less chaotic. Let me look. Ooh. Yeah, this looks like a walking thing. It looks good. Sometimes it seems like there's a pattern to this. I swear to you, there is not. It is a pure guessing game, and you have to guess correctly 8 times, which is possibly the hardest thing to do. Most of my time, my guesses are aligned with how I feel. So hopefully, try this. Right, left, right, left, right. Wait. I already broke your pattern because I did right twice. So, I'm just guessing. Try it next time. Yeah, I already failed for this one. Alright, we're gonna try yours next. If the first one isn't right, it's false. Right? It was wrong. Let it ride. One more? Okay, we'll do it one more time. I'm gonna do right again. It's a gamble. Okay. 1, right. Alright, we're gonna do left now. Left. It was wrong. It is a gamble. I'm telling you, it's a gamble. There's no strategy. It is simply based on how we feel. Sometimes I feel like there's a pattern to it, and I try and I have to get myself out of that mindset, because if I think there's a pattern to it, then I trick myself into believing the pattern, and then it side jukes me, and then I lose. So, who knows? So this is the mini game. Just to let you know, it's this music in the background, and this is the mini game. The whole time. So it's kind of horrific. Dude was surprised 3 times. Dude, stop being surprised. He's so surprised all the time. None of what this game is ever makes sense. Dude, he's so surprised. Mikakage here is the most surprised creature. Dude, I'm blocking in as much as I can. And I think I lost. Sometimes when I lock in is when I lose the most. Dude, the one time that I got like 3,000 in the one time that I got, not 3,000, the one time I got 6 in a row was like my second attempt, and I felt like God. And then every event afterwards, it has been awful and horrific, and I've been crawling through the sand ever since. So, like, whatever. Who cares? I'll never know the truth. God. Not even the first guess I can get through. I'm just throwing tickets. Throwing tickets at a wall. Until something happens. I'm just doing whatever now. Damn it. Whatever. Not like I wanted to win. Not like I wanted to get 8 in a row and win and be glad. Shush, Mika Kagehira. You know what? I'm gonna change idols. We're gonna change the Shuitsuki. Because I need to feel better about myself. Unless I lose immediately. I lost immediately. God dang it. Don't non at me! I'm sorry, I didn't mean that, Oshi-san. That was mean of me. I just feel so sad. Reference image? Reference image in the thing? I have won! I found a video to kidnap. Oh my god! He winked twice. I hate it when they do dupes. I have won. Oshi-san, why are you so mean? Shuitsuki is the cruelest character, as well as Mika Kagehira. They're so evil and cruel, what the heck? I've done nothing. I've done nothing but try and be the best, and I've been punished. Please don't be a dupe. Please don't be a dupe. Thank fucking God! I'm just guessing. I'm just guessing in the void. None of it ever makes sense. None of it's actually what I feel. I'm disillusioned. Thank you, Shuitsuki! Thank you! You trick us me. I think it's smile. It was wink. Even my guessing to unguess is wrong. None of it ever makes sense. Dang it! When I think it's a dupe, it's not a dupe. And when I don't think it's a dupe, it's not a dupe. I'm leaving. I'm leaving and I'm not coming back. I'm gonna do another auto. Whatever. Who cares? God, it's so hot in my room. Jesus. God, okay. After this song, we're gonna go back to Japanese server. Because I need to start plowing through things. I need to start plowing through these songs. Or I can do them off camera. I could end stream, be like, what an eventful stream. Anyway, time to do this off camera until I die. What are your thoughts on that? I'll be there regardless. That is true. You will just be in VC. Stream has helped you locked in though. That is true. It has been 3 hours though. And I am tired of talking. Just using my vocal cords in general. Fiddle, fiddle, fiddle. I'll probably do one more day, like one more set of 4, and then I'll take a little break. I think that will be my thing. In that case, evil Blaziken emoji. Why do you have like Pokemon Unite emotes? These are from Pokken? And also, I have no idea. Wow. Okay. We're Japanese now. Hello, Japanese. It says I unlocked them. Did you watch like a Pokemon stream or something? Alright. It's time to do one more day. Maybe we'll play the unit song as well, but who knows? Oh, I haven't played the expert of this song yet? Well, now I gotta. This song's good, but I gotta lock in for it. Long ago, I might have seen someone do a Twitch plays for a moment. Oh. God, this song's so hard, but also it's so good. Gotta lock in. No, I missed! I missed a flick note. It's okay, I can survive. It's survival now. If only this song wasn't so hard. Also, my phone is burning, and it might be because of the sun. And also the fact that it's on charger right now while I'm playing. How did I miss? I actively flicked those notes. Whatever. Rhythm games say whatever rhythm games say. Oh, I forgot to mention to chat. Recently I went to I have like a local round one near me. And so when I went there last time, they installed poppin' music onto in the round one. And so uh one of the actual like like uh for the people who don't know, Ensemble Stars had a whole collaboration with Poppin' Music. That Poppin' Music has some Ensemble Star songs on their machines, and the Poppin' Music machines that they installed in the round world had the Ensemble Star song. So I was able to play like the Ensemble Star song and have like Valkyrie on screen. It was awesome. It was awesome as heck. It's fun. Poppin' music's fun. It is incredibly hard. Like, it looks simple. There are difficulties in poppin' music that are not to be played around with. Simply because of how difficult they are. Poppin' music is not your baby game. It is big boy game for big boy pants. But it is still fun. I feel like if I got like really if I like understood pop and music more and played more of the easy levels, I think I would have got it. Like I would have understood it. But for now at least, I am a fool. Wow. God, I'm so tired. I haven't even been talking when I play. I'm so out of it. It has been a full 3 hours. Actually, it's been like kind of under 3 hours because the first 2 minutes it was just me doing ad stuff. So it's more been like 2 hours and 48 minutes. And even then, right now, it hasn't even officially hit 3 hours. It's actually for 2 hours and 47 minutes. But even then, God, the sun is really in my eyes. Holy shit. Dude, I need to close my curtain. Like, I have to pull back. Pulling back away from the sun. There's like a ray of light where my keyboard is, and I fear that if I put my hands on there, they will burn. They will melt away. I fear the sun. I think stream has been great. Thank you. You're so nice. Alright, let me pull the curtain. So then I can have some coverage from the sun without dying. Yay! Oh, ads start in 30 seconds. But it's not like Soul can even see them. I know it might be stupid to realize, but like, I don't get any ad revenue if no one's here. Which makes sense, logically speaking. And I get that. But like, I don't know. I don't know why, like, thinking about it now, I'm like, wow, that's such a surprise. It's not. It shouldn't be. And yet I am surprised? Not a surprise, though. It only makes sense. I don't know why I would be surprised in any of that moment. Because, like, it only makes sense that ad revenue only really works when there are people actually watching the ads. And if you are just ad revenuing to no one, then no one is watching and the ads don't care. It's just an interruption to the stream. So who knows really? And like subs don't count because they already paid for no ads. So that it just makes sense. In and that didn't like connect with me until now. But listen, it's not like I even stream enough for it to be effective. Unless I start streaming like only weekdays, where I stream on Monday and Wednesday and Friday. Now I'll stream with my weekend stuff. I was thinking about it like for like a hot second. I'm like, no, I don't think that'd be good for me's. Especially considering like everyone's busy on the weekdays. Even though I'd be streaming like later. Who knows? Who knows, shrug emoji. Anyway, last song for today. So I can take a little break away from the sun. And also let my phone charge. I don't want my phone to be burning up because I'm playing Ensemble Stars while charging it. And I've made a lot of progress. I've played like 4 days worth of songs, which is like 16 songs in one sitting. Which I know like some people can do, ahem, one of my friends. But like, I'm not used to playing tour songs this often. I had a whole brain stutter right there, which is why I missed the note. My like brain stuttered, which is why I both stopped speaking and also did not do that note correctly at the same time. It was that was a little silly on my behalf. Welcome back everyone from ads, I assume. I saw it in the peripheral of my vision where the ad stopped. I think maybe this weekend I'm gonna try my first late stream. I'm so used to like not streaming really late because like everyone's at home and I don't want like my loud talking to have everyone be mad at me that I'm talking so loud. And it's not like streaming makes me a lot. So like if I'm being a ruckus, then like maybe they'll think that I'm making ruckus with friends and then tell me to be quiet, but then I'll be on stream and that'll be bad for PR. Anyway, yippee! Who knows? Who knows what will happen? But we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. We're gonna see what happens. But yeah, that was the last song for the day. To have progress check, we have just did day 13. So we have 14 to 30, which is 16 more songs, I think. Closed captions. Don't die when I'm about to end stream. Closed captions off. Closed captions on. Hi, closed captions. Wait, let me do. I need to do 16 times 4 to see how many songs are left. Because it's 4 songs per thing. So I have 64 songs left to play, but I don't have enough whistles to do 16 more songs. I have 164 whistles. 164 divided by 3 is 54.6. So I have enough to do 54 more songs. Which means I'll be really close to the end. But I still have the rest of today, and I have the rest of tomorrow to finish the event. So I think I'd be fine. I need to see who to give my... I've been giving everyone 100 points, because when I give 100 points, I get, like, a special, like, voice. I think I'm gonna give 100 to Kato. Because he deserves... Yay! But yeah. That's it, really. Thank you everyone so much for joining stream today. I hope the end of stream wasn't too sudden or anything. I hope that you all like stream today. Hopefully I'll be able to stream during the weekend, at some point, and do something silly. Maybe do a Toon Squid animation stream or something along those lines. But who knows, really? But thank you everyone so much for coming to stream today. And I hope you guys have a good time zone. Bye bye. Have a good time zone.